sunny morning here today. I'm Barbara. Welcome to my CoronaVlogmas, which is hardly distinguishable from my normal Corona vlog except for my decor. It is Sunday, December 6th. I have to remember to change the date on my opening screen on my video. I've been having it the 3rd for the last few days. So I hope I'll do that. I just wrecked my nail. I don't know if you can tell at the top it's like splitting because I was trying to take the stupid plastic off my Advents were annoying this morning. That L'Occitane is in a two-sided box. When you open it up, it looks like a streetscape in France. It's very lovely, but they don't want to ruin the picture by making the numbers obvious. So it took me a long time to find 6. I almost gave up. I'm not kidding. And then I just started peeling my nail, because I wanted to take a little bit of the plastic off by Carrot. This is the silk. It's my Advent from DeevaaS yarns. That's a pretty orange. And my mint dip. This is the wool. And I don't know if you can tell. Oh yeah. It's variegated. Pretty greens, but it's variegated. So that's fun. And I finally made it, and I got my L'Occitane, and this is a cooling hand cream gel. And they have a whole line. When I was trying to figure out what it was and if it was scented, because I think it's scented. I discovered on the back it lists everything that's in my thing, so I'm kind of ruining my surprise. But they have, oh, Christy, don't listen. Close your ears for 1 second if you don't want to know. They have a line of verbena, products, and this says vervain, which I'm guessing is verbena. I'm actually not familiar with what verbena smells like, but it has a scent. So I ended up giving Aura my hand cream last night when she was here. She liked it, and she says, oh, I don't ever put hand cream on it. I need to. So I said, oh, here's a little one for your purse or your next to your chair. So those are 3 of my Advents. So this one, I don't know. I'm going to try it and see. And, yeah, I think it's pretty fragrant. Well, I might not even try it. We'll see. I'm going to be sad if there are only like 5 things I can use. Well, if I'd really thought about it hard, I would have known that. But Christy and Allison, I bet you they can use it. This is date. I swear it was 6. Day 6. Of the Crafty Toads. Oh, this is another very, very, very light one with a little bit of color. This has a little bit of purple. And a lot of cream. Just really little bit of purple. A little bit of purple there. And a little bit of purple there. It's a little bit bluer than it's showing on the screen. The screen makes it, oh, maybe I'll get it out of the sun. Here it is. You can see it better. Back here by me. It is a sunny morning. Well, that's very pretty yarn. But I don't know how it's going to fit in my, I mean, it'll fit okay in my cowl. I'll have to think about that. I'll show you what I did. I've taken out my mitten. If I get any Christmas cards, I'll Maybe I'll clip up my Christmas cards with my mittens. Because it would be a shame not to use it. This is another sister to the other colors that I've gotten from her. I really do love this too. I don't know, this might, oops, move my reindeer. I decorated my table yesterday, which means I put the reindeer candle holders on it, and we lit the candles. We lit all our candles. So these are, oh, actually, they're surprisingly different, although the blue is the same. This one has teal colors, this one has yellows. So pretty. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I wanna do. So these are the colors. These are the colors that I haven't used in my where's my one from today? Duh. These are the colors I haven't used yet in my Advent. Shawl, which is the Hearten Shawl by Helen Stewart. And I'm going into my striping sections, and I've decided that I want to keep the blues for the striping section to have a little contrast. So this is my new blue, and I think I'm going to have to save it for striping sections just to make sure I have enough to do one stripe, one of the stripes in each of the striping sections. Oh, this is so pretty. Thank you, Megan. Someone asked me if you were a yarn dyer. I think they wanted to buy my yarn. And, well, I have. Kiwi Christmases are hot. Barbecue and swims. I have my Santa, surfboard Santa on my tree. Megan is in New Zealand if you are new here. This is and another surfboard Santa, this is a different one than I have. Oh dear, I'm gonna have a whole collection of surfboard Santas, isn't? Oh, he broke. His surfboard broke. Oh. Santa, don't you worry, I'll glue that. And it's in behind his arm. No, I can't see it in the sun. It goes behind his arm. Nobody will even be able to tell. I'll be able to fix that, no problem. He is so cute. And look, he's wearing a lei around his neck. That's so interesting. I can't show you up close. There he is. But I can fix his surfboard. Don't you worry. I have glue, and it was a clean break, and it won't even show. Nobody will know. But I got to do that before I put him on the tree. I don't want to lose this piece of his surfboard. He's going to have a terrible time. Look at his swimsuit, and he's wearing flip-flops on the sand. This is like sand he's on. Oh, this is so cute. Thank you, Megan. I will fix. Don't worry, Santa. I'll fix your surfboard. You'll be out in the water very shortly. Thank you, my dear. Barbecues and the beach for Christmas. Must be kind of strange to have so much of the Christmas tradition being all about snow and bundling up. and then living in the Southern Hemisphere. Well, like I said, Connie was funny when she was doing her podcast around Christmas time, and you know, talking about getting beach cover-ups and flip-flops for Christmas and going by the pool. This is not our typical idea up here in the Northern Hemisphere of what Christmas is like, although I guarantee you the people in the Southern Hemisphere are quite used to people assuming that what's going on is happening, you know, the same everywhere, just like it is in New York and London and China. And it is not. It is not. That's what makes the world such an interesting place. Here's my Hearten cowl. I think I'm gonna go run it through my steamer even before I finish it, because it annoys me that this rib flips up every time. I mean, the whole time. I'm looking forward to having it longer than that, because that flipped up part won't be up near where I'm knitting. So here we have my Hearten cowl. So I've gone through one whole sequence, and then the rest of the cowl is just a repeat of this sequence X number of times, because this is 4 colors, and because this is 4 colors, and you use 24 colors, so, but it's really 5 colors because of the edging. So I wonder, I'm going to cheat and look at the end of my pattern. Color 14 and 15, the stripes, and then the 2 colors in the Oh, you do an extra set of stripes. You have your rib and a set of stripes, and then you do that pattern, and then after you have an extra set of stripes, and then you cast off. So you have 24. Math, or as they say in Britain, maths. Which of course makes sense because it's mathematics. Mathematics has got an S on the end, so maths makes perfect sense. But that's not how we do it. We just chop it up. So I'm loving the way it looks. So the next thing will be stripes. Now, I don't know if it seemed to me that it's pretty obvious that the lighter part of the lace is 1 row bigger than the blue part of the lace. It's not. It was the last row of my stripe section is very light. So that makes the, and there's nothing to be done about that if I'm going to have light and dark. Well, we'll see what colors I have. So I guess I'm just going to I do like having a little to wait. Half the time I don't finish my sentence. I know I don't. You're supposed to just, you know, get in my head. I do like a little bit of color in those light rows in the stripy part. I don't know if these have enough color. To be frank, these are both very light on the color. Only a little splotch here and there. But the reality is, the main actor in that stripe section is the blue. So maybe it doesn't matter if I'm gonna use the blue. Megan's blue for one of the stripes, for the bolder stripe. Maybe it doesn't matter that the light stripe has not much color in it. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for 15 minutes. Oh, I watch other podcasts, other vlogs, you know. I feel like people are talking as long as me. They're talking 6 minutes. Anyway, I'm thinking about my colors. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. How boring. We had a wonderful, lovely dinner with Aura last night. It really was a nice visit. It was a really nice visit. And because she was coming over, I cleared the table so when I came downstairs today, it looked so nice. The table's clear. Dennis vacuumed the rug, so the house looks good. And we had a great visit. He made salmon with hollandaise sauce and broccoli with cheese sauce and creme brulee, or I had a cappuccino after dinner, and we had a nice visit. We had a really nice visit. I did not cut out Sammy's dress, but the table is still clear, so I will be doing that today. And but I ended up wanting to knit, so I knit my Advent section, and then I worked on my socks. I know. Crazy. But you know how it is. Felici's fun to knit. Stripes are fun to knit. And you know, you just want to sit there and knit. And guess what? That's what socks are for. So this is how far I've gotten on my socks. I've done one whole repeat of the colors. And I'm really happy with it. I'm enjoying knitting it. One thing it seems like, have they changed the Felici base? Because, I mean, it's been years since I knit Felici, but it seemed to me Felici was much softer to the hand than this is. I mean, it's lovely, but I remember, maybe I was, you know, crazy. Felici's 75 merino, 25 nylon. I just had it in my mind that it was softer than this, so I don't know. What do you know? Do you know if Knit Picks has changed it? But they're pretty close. They're a half a row, half a sock off. I got to the pink one half. You can see a little more pink on one side than the other. I thought about fixing that, and then I thought, do I really care? I don't really care. So my plan is just to knit a tube for quite a ways, and then put in an afterthought heel, and then keep going for the toe. I like top down because I can put the sock on and figure out where the toe should go just by putting it on. I know people actually do the calculations and have those numbers in their heads, but since I do it my way, I don't know what my foot length should be between, you know, I don't know how far I should go to put in the heel. And these are striped, and I'm gonna do an afterthought heel and just pick like, but I think I'm gonna do like in the middle of a white stripe and put a heel in. And I need to find a mini. I don't know where I could possibly get a mini for the heels and toes. So I'm going to do that. And then if I'm in the mood for, actually, when I do those afterthought heels, maybe I'll just get my sock tubes that Simona cranked for me and put heels in those too. And that will, you know, I could spend an evening doing heels and toes and cuffs on the tubes, and I could have a few pair of socks in a day or two. But I have other things to do. I won't get ahead of myself here because I have cards to write up and mail, and cards to make and mail, and a dress to sew. because and a podcast to do so that I can show everything and then mail it. So that's what's happening in the next week. All those things are happening in the next week. I'm making and sending cards. I'm making a dress. And I am doing a podcast. I'm going to do the podcast sooner rather than later. Famous last words. I do have a date with Aura. She's been craving a hamburger. Or cheeseburger. Oh, either way, I don't remember. She said she was craving a hamburger. She hasn't had one in forever. And so, so we have a date for Tuesday. She has some giveaway stuff to take to Goodwill. She wants to go to the dollar store, and I told her about the Christmas tree store, which is like the dollar store, only things cost more than $1, but they're nicer quality, but it's a very cheap store with lots of stuff in it. So she was interested in that, and that's near Joann's, where I can pick up one thing I need and that kind of stuff. So we're gonna run some errands Tuesday afternoon, and then I'm gonna bring her home for burgers. Burgers and a fire. We had a fire last night. It was so cozy. So that's the plans, our plans with her. So she will be coming for dinner again on Tuesday. So Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday's kind of shot, except unless I get up really early in the morning and get something done in the morning. But I knit. I went and worked on my socks a little bit while she was here. And, just talking and knitting. Because, they're stockinette, so I can do that. So I'm very happy that so stupid. I'm so happy that I cast on those socks. Seriously haven't knit socks in probably 2 years. I certainly haven't finished a pair of socks in 2 years. And I have a lot of socks. I probably have 25 pairs of socks. 20, maybe 20, that are in heavy rotation in the winter. So I need to add something. So anyway, I'm nattered on here. It's a bright sunny day, as you could see. And it's going to be cold. I was chilly when I came down. I'm in my In the Light sweater and my not too much, my In the Light shawl, which I did as a knit along with Chevy Rell, and my not too much sweater. This sweater just feels so open. Well, the top is fingering from Chilly Knits held double. And it's got kind of an open neck. And the bottom of it is Cloudborn DK. Or no, it's not DK. It's Cloudborn fingering held double. And it is warm, but it feels like up here I'm not warm. It's not nearly as warm on this sweater, and especially because it's open. So every time I wear this sweater, when I first come down, and it feels like the house is chilly, and there's no reason. I mean, the house is the same temperature all the time. We don't change the temperature at night, so I don't know why morning would feel chillier than the rest of the day. Maybe it's just because I'm just getting up and whatever. Anyway, so I'm wearing my in the Light shawl and my not too much sweater. And earrings you have seen before. I'm on repeat, kids. I'm picking my earrings off my wall. My earring holder has turned out to be great. It's working really well. Although, with all my earrings up there, it's harder to pick earrings now. I don't know why that would be. Anyway, I'm going to go start my day. I'm going to put up this video, and then I'm going to go grab what I need from my room and bring it down here and cut Sammy's dress. Then I'm going to have to spend an hour straightening up my room before I can actually sew it. But that's okay. I bought pink rickrack for that dress. Did I tell you that? I think I did. I haven't sewn with rickrack since I was a kid. Remember, everybody had rickrack when back in the day. Wonder if it's coming back. All those things come back again. So today's the last day to qualify for the drawing of the beautiful, beautiful yarn that the lovely, lovely Valerie is going to send to one of you. All you have to do is let me know what your plans, your crafting plans for December are in the comments. But I will be, I think the cutoff for commenting to qualify, because I have to go through all the comments and pick out all the ones that, you know, because people comment about other things. Make sure I have each person in only once and whatever. I have admin stuff to do tonight so that we can have that drawing tomorrow. And so I'm cutting off the comments. If you don't comment before 9 o'clock tonight Eastern Standard Time, you probably won't be in the drawing, because that's, oh, I'm doing my crafting with Christy. Maybe my task when I'm crafting with Christy will be to work to pull up, to gather all those names. That's kind of crafting. I'm going to be writing them down on paper. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way like Leslie does, because I don't know how to pull them from YouTube in any kind of way, although I could do a little research, I suppose. But it's not that many. I'm going to just put all the names on papers and then draw them from a hat. So 9 o'clock tonight Eastern Standard Time is the deadline for letting me know what you're doing in December to qualify for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful yarn. Thank you so much, Valerie. That was so sweet. So sweet. Really lovely. So anyway, let me know what you're doing, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Please, please stay safe and stay safe.